Oh, seems like we're back again in the midst of nuclear destruction. No mean to be gloomy, but I got thought I'd start this live stream being honest. Come on now. We got Israel and Iran going clapping crazy at each other from the depths of their hearts. Not that I didn't see this coming. Every single time I interacted with somebody, um, damn, a little bit of dry skin today. Need to get some lotion or something on it. Um, anyways, where was I? Yeah, anytime I interacted with anybody at all, I told them that my geopolitical views on what's going on in the world. And they'd be like, there's no way. You're talking out your ass. Israel's not going to invade Iran. Like, why would they? And I tell them, they've been trying to systematically take out every single one of their opponents. Since Iraq, since Syria, they stabilized Syria. They didn't even worry about North Africa because the population is so small in those countries. It's not a threat to Israel. But I've been saying, we're going to get drawn into another Middle Eastern war. That's what we're going to expect, right? But everybody's like, no, not possible. But hey, I don't even know what the fuck the term is it called. Is it called geostrategy or is it just called geopolitical views? Because geostrategy, that just sounds like some kind of made up term. Like, yeah, obviously the name literally tells you what it is, but it seems like something some second grader came up with. Like, oh, we gotta do some geostrategy on this game. Call of Duty, geostrategy. Not like it's something real. Anyways. Oh, I take a shower, man. Anyways, it's 2 a.m. I'm gonna try to keep this short tonight. What's going on? Damn, that's crazy. You got a wife like this, you might as well just get separate beds or kick her out the house. I'm kidding, but no, you should get a separate room or something. Yo, hold on, what is this? White dude, white chick, okay. Get off forever. Fucking retard. Oh, quantum field talk. Okay, astral world realm. Let me see into this. Quantum field astral realm. Vitality. I think I'm low on order. What do I need? Some juice, some honey, some coffee. That feels very deeply connected. What the fuck? You're not explaining aura, though. What? This thing's not explaining aura. The global field of collective consciousness. What does it mean? How does it change? Yeah, global field of collective consciousness. What does that do with the individual consciousness and individual aura? Um, cool. Alright, listening about basic science, I was looking for some mystic shit, talking about the unknown calibers of the human body. Now we were talking about 75% of the human body is water. Who would have fucking thought? Like, we have been having that shoved in our faces since 2nd grade, man. Bitch, who would have got whacked up? Talk shit. Mother breaks in tears as the offers of paper dotted braces. She seems like a gentle, kind soul. Regardless of the teeth. I don't wonder what happened during her development. I guess teeth are just teeth.
Hey, look, there's ugly. Yet people make fun of me and say that it's because I can't afford.
Maybe it's a light. But they say people are born with their soul shows on their face. Does that include teeth too, or I'm not getting deep enough into the esoteric knowledge of physiognomy? Let's Weird, creepy dentist still sounds like a woman. I hope she gets her straightened out. I'm not gonna watch this whole video if the dentist is being a creep or not. I don't really. Kids seem safe. Nothing wrong with that. Even though I'm not Superman, it's not like I magically apparate to save somebody. Anyways, hopefully, the police are doing their job where she's at. And nothing bad's happening. Oh, dude, this is the black dude that stabbed the white dude. Nearly started a race war. What the fuck? Never been into memes, right? There was some heavy tension between them. You could tell he was in a scholarly, nerdy type, so there was probably some kind of tension between them. Damn. Man, I wasn't there, but a lot of people try to dumb down the thing like he tried to tell this black kid to move. Maybe some sort of physical altercation. I'm talking like a prosecutor now, so maybe there's some kind of physical altercation happened, and the guy tried to claim self-defense and stabbed the white kid. Probably that's what happened. Where do they get all the white people that are angry in the comment section? Clearly, they don't like being around black people, and they'll say that's why we move into our neighborhoods and all that shit. They're talking about segregation, but I wish if you're gonna talk with a lot of balls in this, just say it with your heart. Say it like you mean it. Instead of saying all this like memeology, all these white people, like you can tell all these white guys, they type stuff in the comment section like memes and like, oh, food stamp this, baby mama this, gorilla this, monkey this. Just straight out and say you don't like African genetics, you don't like Africans. Like don't talk behind like meme this. If only the 13% committing other crimes, like if you just mean what you say then instead of talking all this memeology shit, like you already went halfway to say some fucking shit, right? Some racial shit. You might as well go 100% and speak what's on your mind at that point. Oh, 13% at it again. Yeah, 13% at it again. Just say your fucking opinion. You don't need to show the memes of Africa and Western civilization and who needs who. Just say it. You want all the Africans back in Africa, right? White guy. If you had the balls, maybe you wouldn't be getting DEI right now. Have such a low birth rate in Western countries. If you had the balls. Like, what is causing all this feminism? The chicks is not like the feminism is telling the chicks, like, no more kids or some shit. And it's not like the feminism is creating inclusive diversity and all that stuff they're pushing on Hollywood for all the kids to look at. What is it then? It's the white guy always speaking behind his beard instead of speaking out with his voice. I don't know. If I was white guy, I would be in like outraged. Like imagine the shit that's happening to white guys or white people today. If it happened to an Asian nation, holy shit, I would be equally as outraged. What is happening? Feminism, all this stuff shoved down onto mainstream media, all the chicks, all everybody in society watching that getting brainwashed. All this inclusive diversity shit being shoved down by the globalists from above, trying to destroy your culture and your love for your people and your genetics. Okay, trying to disrupt any sort of pride you may have to be easier to be diversified and control. Pretty much, yeah. Real egalitarian pussy boy shit, you know. Everybody is the same, okay? Don't worry about your bloodline. Don't worry about your genetics. Don't worry about your ancestors, what they want you to do, okay? You have no duty to uphold any of that stuff. Just go on ahead and keep on kumbaya and mixing together. Go to Africa, mix there. Go to Mexico, mix there. Who cares? Just do it. We're all gonna be one big family anyways in the future. Forget your culture, it doesn't matter. Turn blind, pretend like nothing's going on, okay, in the world. Pretend like all of this forced inclusion is really no friction is going on. There's never no friction. We can all be children of the earth. Yeah. Of course, they say all that shit, but the people that come up with the narratives for that shit, you know, come on. They're smarter. They're living up in their chateaus. They're not worried about all this inclusivity, making it fucking up their neighborhood. They're up in the fucking gated communities, extra gated with fucking missiles and shit, probably guarding the airspace, while they're out telling us over here, hey, you gotta deal with this shit. So I never like talking about politics anyways. I figure politics is like some sort of really lowbrow shit to talk about. It's like some base level shit. Like, yeah, you talk the left. What is the right? Conservative, liberal, what's more beautiful for society? What has better architecture? What's better for the structure of society? I'm worried about for that spiritual stuff. I'm worried about the advancements of humanity. That's what my soul yearns for. Where are we headed? What is our culture going to be? What do we esteem our interactions with the universe? And how shall we interact with it fruitfully? Etc, etc, etc. How do we deem our creativity and imagination to fully blossom further in the future? What do we deem to be beautiful? All them things. You know, getting too thoughtful at 2 a.m. They do say ignorance is a bliss. Some of my most chill people I've interacted with that I'm proud to be called friends. The one thing they always have in common that I enjoy the most about them is they always say ignorance is a bliss. It's blissful, it's a blissful state to be ignorant. They not have that much consciousness, they not have that much computational ability to always think of different outputs and inputs. That is true to some degree. Or maybe it's 2 a.m. right now and I always have this full soulful thinking at 2 a.m. Yeah. Oh, whoa, what the fuck is that? Alien type shit. Thought I couldn't show that for a second, but I saw some tatas. Not real tatas. Is it true? This chick is a dude, right? What's the point of paying attention to this shit anyways? It's not like I'm gonna clip it
freezer and then use that as a dildo. Like a pops.
Did they say how much?
Or in me, and then just suck, and then
put it. Could look like a dude? Actually, look at the facial features. This chick is a dude, right? Yeah, could be a dude. Cause I always know she had very masculine features. I figured, hey, maybe it's just because she got fucked a lot. You know, like she's in PTSD mode, right? PTSD, yeah. But it could very well be she is a transgender dude. She's a dude, you're a tranny, transformer. Because look at this, too much symmetry. Not symmetry, but too much facial bone structure. Or maybe it's the makeup, but look at the eyes set in like a huntress, like a dude. Now, how many cocks is she taking? If you take like 1,000 cocks, do you end up looking like this homunculus fucking witch bitch? Witch looking bitch, like she about to operate a spell, a Abacadabra over here. This all this stuff is recycled. Where's the fucking Iran Israel stuff? That's what I'm gonna ask for, alright? Iran Isreal. Well, we need some structural engineers in that building. Okay, building 7, etc. What the fuck happened with these buildings? I wouldn't get sensitive with shit. Do you think jet fuel really does that much damage to intense burning to the structure of a building that's rated to take on many natural elements, etc., and other sorts of calamities? That jet fuel is the cause of all this. Your opinion. I don't even focus on this New York bullshit, but who the fuck gives a fuck who's the mayor? I don't live in New York, never will live in New York. Maybe if I visit once a day, but still. When I visit New York, I come in heavy, got private security, all that stuff. I'm not worried about the fucking failed society, failed nation state that they have over there called New York. What kind of communist shithole, whatever leader, pussy boy retard they voted in. Is Trump back or is he making a show? I remember this. He said that Iran and Israel are fucking up. They're all bitches. They don't know how to make a ceasefire happen. Is this all show, Trumpy boy? Or you're actually talking this real shit? You're really saying you got them under control?
Israel, as soon as we made the deal, they came out and they dropped a load of bombs, the likes of which I'd never seen before. The biggest load that we've seen. I'm not happy with Israel. When I say, okay, now you have 12 hours, you don't go out in the first hour and just drop everything you have on them. So I'm not happy with them. I'm not happy with Iran either. But I'm really unhappy if Israel's going out this morning because of one rocket that didn't land, that was shot, perhaps by mistake, that didn't land. I'm not happy about that. You know what? We have...
Cool. Why is this shit showing up now? Before, this X feed was showing me all this cool information, geopolitical news, and now it's showing me this bullshit streamer shit. What the fuck? It's like they know when I want to stream. They want to show me this useless shit. Man, could give a fuck less. Comes from Moses. Isn't his sister or wife a dude or something? I forget. But he posted this on the 23rd, and I always knew the 23rd was a lucky day. Not because this was my birthday, but 2-3 is always a lucky day. Good things always happen to me on the 23rd, but I think good things always happen on every day. They should be. But for some reason on the 23rd, I'm more energized. Every 23rd that comes around, I have more clarity. Who the fuck is Lucas Gage? Oh well, if Mossad deleted his song, it must have been a pretty good song. She's a ring girl. You fucking kidding me? With the fake black hair. I mean, I guess she's a ring girl, whatever. You ever seen a band so? Have you ever seen a nuke? Have you ever seen the Federal Reserve gold reserves? Have you ever seen the gold sea levels? Have you ever seen the ozone layer? Black hole, etc. Okay, black hole, sure, but have I ever seen a nuke? Well, the mere fact that we have nuclear reactors is a show of force, I suppose. The nuclear technology is real, right? Nuclear technology is real. It's not fake. But are you trying to say nuclear bombs aren't real? And it's been keeping the structure, the fabric of all the world's nations together for all this time without violence. And that nuclear bombs are not real. They're only used to keep everybody in check. Well, I have to look into that. But for now, I will still go that nuclear bombs are real. I know all these wars in the Middle East, Syria, Iraq, the Libyan uprising, all the Maghrebian uprising in North Africa during the Arab Spring. No ceasefire, bombing the shit out of people. all of a sudden Israel and Iran go at it. 12 days, there's a ceasefire. Yeah. It says a lot of things about less civilian casualties when people actually want it to happen, huh? Look at this old cunt. Like, I'm not exactly a Trump fan and all that shit, but at least he's got balls, okay? Better than anything else other party could have thrown at it. But look right here. Atheist chick, progressive, feminist, all this other shit. Look at her without the makeup. She looked like a demon, Shaitan's minions, if you took away her shit. Man. Broke through all this shit. She is mentally ill. And you could tell. Look at it. Fascism is America. Well, you do have the free right to be a retard in America if you choose to. So, whatever. Maybe she can fall under the Americans with Disabilities Act because of her mental retardation. You know, she can have extra time to chill. Cool. Nice AI team.
Mexicans don't respect black people. From the fact that he said the word to the fact he said what you gonna do about it.
Okay. Interesting.
What do you want, baby? Huh? You want an Asian woman? Because whatever you like, I do for you. If you want your nail done, I do for you too. Huh? What you want to do? You want to go to Africa? You want to get your African woman, huh? Because I know you are not going to leave me.
Some average accent imitation, okay? It's decent. Yeah, it's sort of funny, but I could see a 12-year-old do much better than this fucking accent, you know. I ate to go today. I could do much better. I was even trying. What the fuck? I see that you are a white woman. You do not fancy. What do I say? You do not fancy my appetite. Get out the way, you white devil. I'm such a genius at this. I can see you're I'm tentative. You have retardation in your brain.
What do you want, baby?
Take away the makeup and I can see that you do not have much of a face. You're despicable. I'm gonna do Omegle today. Is it feasible? Let's see. I'm gonna have to start again. When I start again, I'm not gonna do it. Could be feasible. Let me see. Are you perky? Perky. How do I do this? Deactivate. Video capture device properties. Deactivate. Alright. Now I'll use it or what? Alright, fuck you, that camera. Oh.